So it appears allegedly Trump ordered a nuclear strike on Iran whenever General Dan Cain stepped in and said no. Now, I've seen this pop up on a news site from France, and the White House has come out and said that it is absolutely not true. However, the White House very much would come out and say that it's not true if the president actually ordered a nuclear strike and the general turned him down. Now, I always thought that the president had the ultimate power whenever it comes to nuclear war, and that is mostly true. He can give some sort of order, and from that point on, everybody is supposed to follow that order as long as it is lawful. Now, if you give the order to the chain of command and the chain of command finds it unlawful, they can absolutely say no, and they are expected to do so, because if they follow an unlawful order knowing that it is full well unlawful, well, they will end up going to prison for the rest of their life. Now, with that being said, hypothetically, if he did give this order and the general said no and the general was right, well, this is whenever the script flips back to the president. See, at this point, this is whenever the 25th Amendment would kick in, the vice president and Congress would kick him out of office because he is unfit to serve as commander-in-chief. Now, the 25th Amendment isn't the same thing as impeachment. Basically, they're just kicking you out because you're unfit at this point in time. However, if this was to go down and you ordered a nuclear war, I'm pretty sure that during this process, they would actually impeach him and get him completely out of office, because a nuclear war pretty much kills everybody. Now, obviously, this is just hypothetical, as the White House did confirm that it was just, in fact, a rumor. However, I thought that chain of events was pretty interesting and thought you all would find it interesting. And if I am wrong about this, please leave me a comment and tell me. I know I'm not perfect, however, you don't have to scream at me in the comments. I'm just a human being that's just trying to look up cool shit all the time. Okay, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.